This is a very brief training on how to do Ashley pricing, figuring out our retail price. So first step is to find the catalog page that you're going to want to use. So I have a sample one here just to explain to you why that is. Um, Most Ashley pieces are a little complicated in terms of which pieces you order. Some of them are just sofas and loves. That makes it pretty easy. But for example, a sectional, you have to know whether you need the right-facing chaise or the left-facing reclining love seat and so on and so forth. So the nice thing is if you're looking at the catalog page, right over here it tells you the exact pieces you're looking at. So I know that looking at this sectional, I'm seeing the LAF sofa sectional. So it's a left-facing sofa sectional, the armless love seat right there. So that's number one. Number two, the third piece is the RAF corner chaise, the right-facing corner chaise, and the fourth piece is the ottoman. So if the customer wants this exact configuration, I know exactly the pieces to order. If they wanted a different configuration, then I would have to think about it a little more, but it shows right here that in this particular case, the left corner chaise is available and the right sofa is available. So in other words, in this sectional, I could reverse it by ordering these pieces instead of the two listed up here. So once I have the pieces, then I pull up a web browser. The website is ashleydirect.com. Now, the best way to do this is save it as a bookmark on your computer. I'm not going to show you how to do that right now, but essentially ashleydirect.com is the website. For the Magic North stores, the user ID is AD, and that's capitals, with an underscore, and the underscore is shift where the dash is. So AD underscore 3360900. The password is capital A, lowercase ct, the number 2, and then lowercase IONS. You can click remember password and then log in. This gets you to the Ashley website. First step is click on a location. Okay, so I select an account and it tells me select specific location right here. The reason we have to do this is even if you're just checking pricing, which is all you'll be doing here, it will not let you check pricing and availability without telling it which location you're talking about. So I click on select specific location, I click on find, and then if you expect it to be shipping to your store, in this case the Lewisburg store is the only one in here, or the warehouse, most cases I would just choose the warehouse. And then that gets me back to this main screen, but you can see here it shows, well, this bill to means that it's shipping to the warehouse. So, and then my next step to figure out my order pricing is create my order. Okay, so I click on create my order. Because you're not actually ordering, you don't need to do anything up on the top. All I do is jump down here to the bottom, and then I look at my my catalog page again, and I say, okay, now there's a couple different ways you can do this. Most times what I do is I punch in the group number. On upholstery, the group number is the first 5 digits, so 39803. You can see that's the same for each of these pieces, 39803. The 398 tells us the style number of the set. The 03 is the color, which doesn't necessarily refer to any particular color, but 03 is the color code associated with this green color that we're looking at. And then the pieces, so 66 stands for left sofa sectional, 34 stands for armless love seat, and so on. So if I punch in the first 5 digits, notice I leave the quantity at 0. Punch in the first 5 digits and hit tab. That brings up a pop-up screen that shows me every piece that's available for this sectional. And then it's easy for me to just go here, say, all right, 66, I need one of those. 34, I need one of those. 17, I need one of those. And if they want the ottoman, I'm going to go ahead and say yes. So 08, I need one of those. And then I click add to order. Okay, and then you can see it fills in the quantity and it fills in the specific pieces. Tells me what those pieces are, the name of the series, that's the name of the actual sofa set, color, and most important thing to look at here is the status. Okay, so this isn't the date that we'll receive it, but this is the date that Ashley would expect to ship it. And you always, if you're shipping a group, because we probably wouldn't want this if we don't have the sofa section, okay? So we want it to ship as a group, which is our default. Up here at the top it says ship complete series groups. So what this means is this set wouldn't ship until approximately August 17th. So you can see today's the 6th, so that's about 11 days. It's going to load up for shipment, and then you can assume you'll get it within a few days after that. Keep in mind, these dates vary, so I never want to say to a customer, yeah, this is going to come out on the 17th, and we'll have it on the 19th, and we'll get it to you the 20th. It's always an estimate. Hey, Mr. Customer, it's looking like we can have it within a couple of weeks for you. I can't promise you that, but that's what my information is as of right now, if you place the order right now. So you can tell them a rough date. Never make promises on dates because these dates do change. And then more importantly, to figure out the pricing, what I do is I take my total price, which is right here, okay, including, there's price, there's freight, there's a discount we get because we're a large volume buyer, and our net price on this section, our cost for them to ship it out of their door to our store is $672.71. So all I need to do to figure out a customer retail value is I pull up my price calculator, which in this case is, I happen to have it right here, but you normally have it on your payment screen. So I pull price calculator. I say I'm doing Ashley pricing. See where it says click here for Ashley pricing? And then it says use the net final pricing from the website, and that's this number right here. So I click OK. And then I'm going to say, all right, it's upholstery, number 3. And my total cost is $672.71. Now I could enter each individual item and hit enter, but I just chose to use the total cost, $672.71. Now you'll see here the cost total is $672.71. It's wondering, do I want to add any more to that for some reason? Maybe I have another piece I want to add that's $100. In this case, no, I'm done. So I hit enter a second time. And then what it does is it takes that price, or our cost, I should say. It calculates all of our add-ons, which there's fuel surcharges and there's our markup and so on and so forth. And essentially the retail price I can tell the customer then is $1409.99, $32.99 a week, or $131.96 a month. So again, nice easy way for you to be able to quickly and easily tell your customers the pricing. Obviously, it's very important the customer never sees this screen. Customers and really a lot of our employees don't understand, hey, this couch only costs us $672 and we're selling it for $1,410. Clearly, we have costs associated with doing business. We have to pay the rent, we have to pay the heat, we have to pay the air conditioning, we have to pay employees, we have to pay delivery, and so on and so on and so on. We have to pay for damages and so on. So that's not something we want to get into explaining to the customer or explaining to employees. This is a tool for you to use as the store manager and you exclusively. This allows us to essentially rent the customer this at this price and allows you to quickly and easily get that pricing. Now, the very last thing you want to do so that we don't have a bunch of open orders here is you want to discard this order. So I hit discard. And then it says, are you sure you want to discard? And the answer is yes. And that's all there is to it. It's a nice, easy process to figure out Ashley pricing.